Welcome to Archangel Revelations and Prophecies 444. I am Gat, your host. Now, this is a somewhat of a twin flame situation. She actually stuck with it more than a lot of people do. So she has some questions about that possible pregnancy, as well as her life and her career. So she's been doing this for a while, but like I said, she more or less stuck with it. And she was a lot like me in the sense that, we're all for it, but we're not going to sit around and just let somebody just have that kind of control over us where our life is waiting on somebody who's playing games. And so she was moving on with her life. And the more she moved on with her life, the more her twin got a little bit more serious. I've been telling people that for a long time. And then she also realized it was things she could do as well, or things not to do to help the union grow faster. So that's a real twin flame situation. What you see out here on YouTube is a lot of people running. They want somebody to lie to them and use a lot of fancy words, but they're still not with their twin, and it's still not getting worked out. But I'm glad to say my last two videos are two people that are really growing, and the more they grow, they'll be okay. Like it'll either be with their twin or somebody, but the more they grow and realize it's this inner strength is what's gonna help you in any of your relationships. It's not whole wishing and hoping, and you gotta really have inner strength and have goals and things. And you're not just gonna settle for just anything. You're not gonna settle for a whole lot of foolishness. That's how you make people step their game up. So, all right, we're gonna go in now. I've already petitioned the archangels. We're gonna do the archangel card readings, and you should be looking at the 2 natal charts. And whenever we need to go to the natal charts, we will. So I want to ask the first question. Dear archangels, is there a pregnancy in the near future for her? All right, there were 5 cards drawn to answer that question. First card is Achaio, Gemini, Clairaudience. He's saying, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind and from other people. So that's Achaio, Gemini, Clairaudience. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind and from other people. Now I'm going to do a little bit of typing. I want to keep a track of these angels, but I'm using like really shorthand notes. So notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind and from other people. So we'll just look at Gemini real quick. I'm getting my own vibration off of that. So ascendant is Gemini for the person on the right, and that's definitely her. I remember the March birthday. So that's kind of unique that the first card pulled would be a Gemini, and that's her ascendant. And I told her they say Leo. They said like the 5th house ruled by Leo. They said because she asked me a couple of questions, so I did some quick research. And some people said, watch the moon for pregnancies, like lunar pregnancies, or the moon will help you. And but other ones said it's like the 5th house. They said watch the 5th house. And then her 3rd house is Gemini, but there's Leo right there. And then if you notice, his ascendant is Leo. So the vibe I was getting from the angels was she's going to have like an ESP connection, extra sensory perceptive connection to the baby. But you can already see a Leo connection and the Gemini connection. Next card, leadership. And this is Gabriel, which is like a moon card or a Cancer card. It is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. And he is a family archangel. He's always known for being a family archangel. Give me a moment. It's a lot of strange stuff going on. I don't know if you guys, but my computer was giving me a hard way to go today. But then even when I went online, it was real hard getting into YouTube. And then I have different browsers, but I do use Firefox a lot, and they kind of had some issues as well. They updated, but it still was kind of, so I don't know what's going on, but everything's just real strange. Because like I said, you're asking about pregnancy. So the first one is saying you're gonna have a extrasensory ESP connection. And really, if more families see, we're so third dimensional, but if more people dealt more with angel cards and work with it, like because what they're saying is there's going to be a connection between her, the baby, and the father through that Gemini Leo energy. But unfortunately, if you don't really believe it, or if you get so busy caught up in the world, it could be, well, mother's always going to be attached to the children. That's just normal. But I mean, the father would be there too. But we just get so caught up with third dimensional, keeping a job, and or our weaknesses or our egos, and then we don't really allow these extrasensory perceptive gifts to develop. So again, Gabriel is the moon, but he is known for the family sign because he's the one that told Mary that she's going to have a baby. And he's the one that told Joseph, marry Mary, because what's being born of her is holy from God. So so they definitely give you a psychic family connection with these two cards. And the moon is in Pisces. Her moon is in Pisces. Again, that's spiritual. That can also be psychic. And the moon rules Cancer, so it'll always be motherly. And then she has Venus there. Whenever you see Venus in Pisces, that's unconditional love. Mercury, once again, Gemini energy, because Mercury rules Gemini. And Vesta is also about the family. Vesta is about the fourth house, really the family. Usually work on Virgo, but it's spiritual. So a lot of times when you see what they're showing you with Pisces, but that's in your 10th house of career, it's also your sun sign. So they could even be telling you that, like, that'll be your job for a while, that'll be your career for a while, is raising a baby. But that totally is how you view that. And then his moon sign is Libra with Mars. So also his true north node. It's in both houses. And hers is kind of like the same way with Lilith. All right, next card. Gabriel. Not Gabriel, I'm sorry. Sorry, Chamuel. That's Chamuel. And he says, beloved one, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Thank you, Jamuel. Thank you, all archangels. Now, Taurus. So it is. Her Taurus is in the 12th house. That's the house of endings, the subconscious mind, karma, and then you have Juno right there. So, and his medium Coeli is Taurus. Now, if the time I was given is correct, he has Juno in Aries. Otherwise, if the time I was given is incorrect, his Juno would also be in Taurus, just like hers is. So it might be a karmic relationship concerning this child as well. And can't, like I said, Gabriel rules the moon, but the moon rules Cancer. Cancer is her second house, but the second house is ruled by Taurus. So, and that's what Samuel is, Taurus. So, in asking this question, they're really telling you a lot about Leo energy, Taurus energy. I mean, you know, with Gemini, it's going to be very creative. So they can very well be telling you this child's like a zodiac signs on their chart. Cause when you see Cancer, that's also another house about children. The fourth house is children, fifth house is children. The sixth house is small children, and that's Virgo. And they already told you. They said lunar fertility, because that's what Gabriel is, lunar. Plus, Gabriel speaks. He has a card about children. Next card is Raziel, Leo again. Take back your power. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. So there's definitely a strong Leo energy going on here. And like you can kind of see that it would be both your children. So because you asked about you, but you also said his name. So what I did, I asked the question 2 different times just to make sure, but I don't have to ask it twice because you can see. Anybody that's following me, you can see. Next card. Wow. And this card looks just like the second card in the colors. Almost exactly. And it's Uzziel. Uriel. I'm sorry, Uriel. Clear cognizance. Uriel represents Uranus, who rules Aquarius. Because you see, they kept showing you your 11th house before. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. Now, the reason why they might be showing you your 11th house so much, because of course, whenever a new baby's born, the people gather around. Everybody wants to come. So let's write this down. And they start off talking about the extrasensory perceptive gifts, and they end talking about them. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you. They are answered prayers. So right away, your Uranus is right there with Aquarius, and you got money. And that's in your 9th house of travel, foreign matters, foreign things, philosophy, religion. And Aquarius is using the information you have to teach the community around you. And that's also your medium Coeli. And that's where you would make your finances, believe it or not. And also you would be very, Neptune will make you very idealistic, dreamy about it. Uranus can make you dreamy too. But Uranus wants to be free spirit and just likes to go kind of spontaneous. So it looks like it's something about this child that's going to help you in 9th house matters especially. And you would also make money off of it as well, because Jupiter's going to bless it. Now again, in his house, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Doing again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In his 7th house, there's Aquarius again. But again, Aquarius, Libra. I'm sorry, Aquarius, Uranus, and money again, Jupiter. So you really can't go wrong with that Uranus energy. So it's always good, like I said, when you take notes and write it down, because things become more understandable. Like say when a child is born and things like that. Because that's why I'm making sure I give you the names of the signs and planets, and we're looking at it on the natal chart, because a lot of this stuff will become more self-evident when the child is born. All right, give me one moment. Some of these cards have been very eager to talk. I guess because they're excited because the baby's being born. But these cards are like really reaching out to tell me, like, pick me, because I can feel it. So this card is ready for me to get to the next question, because they want to answer it. All right, so we thank the archangels, and they're dealing a lot with the color blue and orange, like Raziel, take back your power. And you can always see these cards. Anybody listening, if you're hearing this video, you're online. Just go to Yahoo search, the search engine, and type in like Raziel, take back your power, Uriel, clear cognizance, and you'll see the cards. And that's for any card. That's why I always say the angel's name and the name of the card. And so, just like Chamio is agreeing with what I said, that of course there'll be a spiritual connection. And believe me, if more families realize that, you would see like the psychic connections between the children and the parents and stuff like that. All right, now give me a moment. do just a couple of things. Give me a moment. All right. Just everything is running slow. And I'm just trying to do one thing before I move on. Let me just look around. All right. All right, I just got to tape this in and then we'll keep going. See, everything just keeps moving real slow. All right. All right. Okay. So that did answer your question. Dear Archangels, will this be the year of their twin flames union? And I'll be back with the answers. Alrighty. A nice amount of cards answered that question. First card, Samuel again. Career transition. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Now you gotta remember the question you asked. Would it be the year of the union? And he's saying, yep, Samuel, because he just told you he was gonna with the spiritual soulmate. And now he's implying that that's one good thing about the baby, because that'll bring you two even closer together. And he also said life purpose. Next card is Libra, who is Jophiel. And she says, clear your space. Get rid of clutter. Clear the energy around you and use Feng Shui. And yeah, whenever, okay, well, we didn't ask about moving yet, but the bottom line is both of these cards are kind of talking about moving. And also they're both ruled by Venus. So Venus is in your 10th house, right? Yep. With Pisces and the moon. And then Venus is in his 6th house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6th house. All right. And that 6th house does represent home. And even Vesta. Vesta's in your 10th house, but Vesta works with Virgo. And it is about health and spirituality, but it's also about the home. Virgo will always be ruler of the 6th house. It's about the home. Next card. And Gemini again, Zakayo, teaching and learning. Keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. Learn new ideas. Then teach these ideas to others. Next card. Hello from heaven. This is Azrael. Rules Capricorn or the 10th house. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. Again. Capricorn's in your 8th house. And the rules of 10th house. So again, you got the whole Scorpio, Pisces connection. So this is again psychic people. His Capricorn is the 6th house. Rules the 10th house. Next card. Now that's Sandalphon or Pisces. He says, be gentle. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. So he's kind of just telling you, let the universe. I mean, of course, you got to do your part. To make anything happen, you always got to do your part. But at the same time, you also have to allow, patience for the universe to help you as well. Next card. Gabriel again. Gabriel is telling you creative writing. And he's got that same color blue as those other two cards I told you about. Raziel and whatever that other card was. I think it was Claire. Whatever it was. Might have been Clear Cognizance, but either way, it was that dark blue. and orange. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen in an article or book. And a lot of people believe like if you write your thoughts and things down, that'll help them come into reality, just like praying. And then you have that green again. So the reason why these green cards are showing up because they're telling you healing. If you notice, the Breathe card by Raphael, the healing angel, looks a lot like Sandalphon. So they are telling you to relax. So I don't know if you're stressing out, but Sandalphon is taking it easy. He's playing his music. That's why the more we grow spiritually, like right now they had a Mars, both of them. They had a lot of Mars, so it was easy for argument to start and it blows up. But once you start to relax, you learn how to deal with stuff better. Like that won't even really bother you. So that's kind of like what he's saying, gentleness, and also because of the when you start having kids, that's not a good energy. But the truth is nobody's perfect. But when you really start to grow spiritually, like you'll realize that a lot of stuff we do is just not necessary. And then if you're not short tempered anymore, it's a good chance your child won't be short tempered. I'm saying for anybody. I'm just saying anybody short tempered. I'm not talking about this person. I'm talking about anybody. But your child's gonna tend to watch you, even if it's in their genetics and genes. But if they watch you, they start to imitate you, so they start to overcome. And that's what they were trying to tell you about the connection in the first read. So Raphael says, breathe. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and release old patterns. Thank you, Archangels. All right, now I want to see something. I'm just checking out these questions. I'm going back to her original sheet. Give me a moment. All right, keep going. I'm just trying to look at this. All right, let's do this. The Archangels, will Houston, Texas be her next place of residence for business school? All right, so let's split that up. The Archangels, will Houston, Texas be her next place of residence? I'll be back with the answers. All right, to answer that question, here is the first card. All is well, Jeremiah, zodiac sign Scorpio. Everything is happening according to it, as everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. All right. And right now, Jupiter is in Scorpio because her vertex crosses Scorpio, but she has Chiron there as well, and he's got Scorpio as well. Scorpio is his fourth house, which is really ruled by a moon in Cancer. And Scorpio is her sixth house, which is ruled by Virgo. Now Uriel again. Uriel says, yes, brilliant idea. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. And again, that's the whole Aquarius. But we already know that Uranus has a connection to Aquarius, and Aquarius has a connection to that baby being born. We already found that out. Next card. Divine Order is Raguel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. And he said almost the same thing as a Jeremiah card. Jeremiah said everything is the way it should be right now. I want to thank the Archangels for helping us. And you're seeing a lot of orange. Because you asked about Texas. Every card that's come so far is orange. And that's always a prosperity card. Next card, orange again, is Chamuel. So Chamuel's really excited. Chamuel with the Taurus again. And he says, peace. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. And he has a dove. And Hanael may come out in this reading, but she already came out when I was shuffling the deck and everything, because it is a waxing full moon right now. So there, she always tells you to use the moon cycles. And as Aries, will Houston, Texas be my next place of residence? Well, her next place of residence. And Ariel says, spread your wings. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. So Ariel and Uriel always say go for it usually. Ariel corresponds with Aries. Alright. Alright. Give me a second, I'm getting everything organized over here. Alright, I'm just looking at what question I'm going to read next. Dear Archangels, please advise her on going to business school. I'll be back with their answers. Okay, first card to answer that question is Jophiel again. She says outdoors. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. All right. And again, you have a lot of orange cards, which is prosperity. Next card. Moon cycles, Hanael. Moon cycles. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestation and capitalize upon these cycles. So now a person can use moon energy. It's a waxing crescent moon. And the crescent moon is for like a pregnant woman or pregnancy or secrets. And the waxing is always about expanding, like to make things bigger. If you need finances, you can use it. And she has the 3 doves on her cards. So her and Chamuel were showing you the doves. Next card. Zachiel again. The Gemini. He says compassion. Soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So he may be talking about not just her twin flame or the baby's father, but even the in-laws or the people around them, or maybe even around her. Next card, there's your Virgo. And that's the first time Virgo has, because Virgo's all about home and health and service. And Virgo's real good with business. Focus on, it says prioritize. Focus on your highest priority, and I will help you get organized and motivated. So it definitely looks like Jophiel wants to see you make that move. And remember, she's Libra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Libra's in your 5th house. And the astrologer was saying that the 5th house would be a house to look for childbirth. And Chiron is real close to your 5th house. And your true north node is kind of close to your 5th house, but it's also in Virgo. And I just said Virgo is home. And then his Libra is in your 3rd house. What we already talked about is that Kyle in Gemini, which is also the twins. Right, give me a second. I'm just looking for the next question. The Archangels, what does she need to do to rise to the next level of her career? I'll be back with the answers. Alrighty. First card out of 3. Hanael. Again, passion, the most romantic twin flames card there is. Hanael says, trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. So she's saying you have a renewed passion in your love life and career, and trust it. Next card. And then Michael wants you to know that you are safe. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. So, again, I think they're saying, they're telling you more like trust in the angels, trust in love. And I guess like trust in, you know, you and your career. And then Don't keep worrying about it, because they're trying to tell you they got your back. See, if you understand it, this reading's a lot different than other readings because her and her twin are kind of getting through the stages. So they're getting through the whole runner chaser, Gemini, early stages, wake up, break up, and get back together, and blah 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 blah. And they're starting to move more into the Sagittarian energy, and that's more mature, more stable. Not saying they won't have issues, but it's more of an maturity, because these angel readings, they're happy about the baby, and they're more like saying it could really stable out. But they're just saying, just trust us, trust us. Now I just want to see. I want to go back over the cards. I'm looking on my sheet. I'm looking on my notes I'm taking. See, the first time Sagittarius showed up was when she asked about, will Houston, Texas be my next place of residence? And then that's when Sagittarius shows up, because he's more mature, more stabilizing. And according to Maya, that's the only time he showed up. Divine order, yep. Next card. Michael again. But now Michael's telling you to have crystal clear intentions. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. So he's telling you to be honest with yourself. And that's what that deep dark color blue means for you. But that deep dark color blue could come up for your child as well. So I think they're kind of trying to tell you that whatever you do is going to affect the child. And that's why they give you the deep color blue and the orange. So Michael's saying you gotta really, you can't double talk, half step, play games, because it's gonna really mess everything up. Alright, give me a moment. Dear Archangels, what will her financial situation be like in the near future? I'll be back with the answers. Alright, 4 cards. Victory, Sandalphon. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. And he does have a little orange because you already used up a lot of your orange cards because that's all about prosperity. But he's got a little orange and he's got orange in his wings. So I tell you, they're celebrating. These angels are really celebrating you. But what, like I said, I've been talking about her a lot lately because she did what she should have did, and people get mad at me for telling them the truth. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to help everybody. They mad at me because they want me to sit here and lie to them and just be more interested in marketing and taking money. I won't do it. And they're mad at me for that. Like, people are leaving my channel, leaving me because I actually care about them. But this is how their mind is. So they go somewhere and get a lot of smoke blown up their ass, and then they're still not with their twin. Whereas she listened, but she came to her own conclusions though. But she listened to the reading, she listened, and she didn't give up. And now she's just, you can see it. They're all happy about it and everything. And I'm not saying everything's gonna be perfect, but it's way better than blowing money out there. I mean, the worst thing you can do is betray somebody who really cares about you. You got karma that's coming your way. Anybody that does that. And that's why it's funny to see so many people talking about astrology and all that, but you don't even understand karma. And you guys are like, a lot of you guys are grown adults and you act like little kids and you're just mad at me because I tell you the truth. But it's the same truth that's going to get you with your twin. Because that's the big thing. No matter who you're with, you guys are going to have differences. But with twin flame, it's just tough. Once you two can get over that hump, it will start to get better. But you have to get over that immature hump and all that other stuff. So that's all I was teaching people. So that was victory. And see, Sandalphon is about spiritual gifts. So him and Michael both saying have faith and believe. Alright, Sandalphon. Pisces. Victory. And again, I believe her Pisces is in her 10th house, which is still a career sector, and is also her sun sign. Next card, Life Review, and this is Scorpio. And both their Scorpios have Chiron for healing. Scorpio, take inventory of your life and resolve the change or heal anything that is unbalanced. So that's why they're saying get it together, get better balance. And that'll also help your finances increase. And that was Jeremiah, Life Review. Next card, blue again, Raguel. Relationship harmony. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Next card, Azrael again. So they're telling you don't give up your spiritual gifts. I just didn't want to say it, but I could see it. Azrael, counselor. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. And they're still using that color blue again. They're still using a color blue, but they also got orange in there. But see, your orange is coming from the angel. You should definitely look that card up. Anybody listening, use Yahoo search and type in Azrael, counselor, Azrael, Azrael, counselor, and you see that angel coming down with the orange on her, because they're letting her know if you listen to us, that's going to be your prosperity, that orange, and they're letting her know. And Sandalphon with victory had a little bit of orange, but he's saying the same thing. And you notice it's very important about the angel wings. Now, only on these two cards, the one at the front, Sandalphon, and the one here, Azrael, they have colors, different colors in their wings. So they're trying to tell her about her spiritual gifts. because the two angels in the middle, their wings are just straight up orange or gold, whatever you want to call it. So they're telling her, don't forget it, don't give up her gifts. Because that's also going to be financial blessings. So that's why I say a lot of people talk junk about Kim Kardashian, but she was a businesswoman. Even when she was in school, she was marketing and selling and stuff. So it's easy to always talk trash about people, but like I'm more like, I would rather learn from somebody because maybe, you know, I'll be a marketer or something like that at some point. I'll find something I want to market instead of sitting and just talking trash. All right. Thank you, Archangels. And see, the reason why it's good for Sagittarius or Raguel to show up when you're asking about finances, because Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is the planet of finances and fortune and expansion. And she said, and of course, if there's anything in my chart you see that comes with a question, please bring it up, which I did. And she had a frowning face. That's why I was laughing. I was like, what's with the frown? All right. Dear Archangels, is there anybody in her life she needs to remove completely? I'll be back with their answers. Alrighty. First card. Wow. Indigo and Crystal Children. Archangel Metatron. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. So that's going back to your Virgo energy. So they might be telling you, just watch how you handle situations with your twin, because your twin may be an indigo or crystal child. So they might be telling you that's what you can remove. Let's just look on your chart. Because that's what I'm thinking. Now just look on your chart. What do you see? That's your true north node. You see a Lilith, but the Mars. And that's what we said. So that's what they're telling you to remove. Like I said, in my case, mine was an indigo too. So she had her ways, her certain ways. But I was trying to talk to her. So she was the one that was really trying to be a jerk. So she would have to stop doing that because I'm trying to talk to her. And then we would have to get, because it was going to be real rocky because it was a lot of pain there. I say she took me through a lot of pain, but me, just being me, I was just being a Capricorn. We keep to ourselves. But that was a lot of pain for her. But she wasn't being honest about that either. So we would have to get past that. We'd have to get past that, be honest. And if somebody's talking, listen, try to have a conversation. Because the faster you grow up, the faster we can get through it. And a lot of people say, that happened, then you may never see that person again. But most likely, if it's your twin, you're going to see him again for whatever reason. It's just the universe, the way this works. All right, the next question, the next card. Remember who you are, Michael again. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. So you never have to feel like you're not loved. Next one, Michael. You're very loved. So don't let anything make you feel less. And remember, Virgo is still a home. That's the 6th house, but it's also family. So even past family problems with family or whatever, don't make that make you feel less about yourself. So you have to know that you are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved, and that's why people don't realize it, because they say, "Oh, I want to do this, I want to do that." But if they start doing the cards, and then they start getting like a lot of people are always coming up to them, but they they're making money and they're helping people and people like them. Then they start to forget about other stuff. Like, I'm not saying you have to, but a lot of people they underestimate these cards. And both these cards have orange right down a lining, which is pretty cool. So they're giving you a message about that orange right in the lining as well. But see, the reason why they're doing that, because you already used up most of your orange cards. So all these cards are saying prosperity, but they're just making sure now these just have it going right in the lining of the card. Next card, prosperity card, is Ariel, and that's all orange. So she's trying. Well, let me read it. She says, your material needs are provided for as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So that's all green with orange, and it's healing. And the other card, the card where it told you to be more mindful of indigo and crystal children, that's also a lighter green, which is healing. So again, you're actually healing him, but you'll be healing yourself, because like I said, ultimately your twin has a lot of love to give you, but it's almost like a combination lot. It really is. So they're saying if you do these things, you will increase your prosperity. But if you don't do these things, you're actually inhibiting or blocking your prosperity. Next card, another one, light green. Raphael, healthy lifestyle. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. And that's true too, but he's actually agreeing with these other cards, the same color. Just treat your twin, don't argue, and just realize he's indigo or crystal or sensitive child. So you really have to be attentive to that. But you'll be blessing yourself if you do. Next card, Aries, courage. You had Ariel again. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. So she did it. So she wants you to know. She don't want you. See, they want you to know. They're not telling you to be a pushover, because she's her ruler is Mars, because she's Aries. But I think they just saying just don't pick fights, and you don't have to argue every time. But you do. I always told you that. See, if you really understand this astrology stuff, it's supposed to be a balance. Like, the man's not supposed to dominate the woman, but the woman ain't supposed to always have her way either. It has to be balanced. So that's what these cards are saying. And it does take communication. That's why you see Mercury and Gemini. Those are your communication planet and sign. Alrighty, the final question. Dear Archangels, please advise her on anything you would like her to know. And I'll be back with the answers. Okay, you got 4 cards, but the 4th one did not want to come with the 3. But they got a special message for you. And me personally, I'm feeling sister. Now, sister could be a real sister, literal sister. It could be somebody you kind of like hang out cool with, like a sister. It could be somebody even from your past life. And the 4th and final card I want to pull is something that's really inside of you. So you'll be able to figure that one out. But they have like a message for you. Alright, this is the first card out of the 4. Overcoming difficulties, Jeremiah, Scorpio. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges, and I do believe that's true. Next card. NIL sensitivity. Oh no, this is the most romantic card in the deck. But the other one I said most romantic, that's like the second. Or the second or the third, because Samuel's romantic too, the one where he says beloved one. So you had all the romantic cards in the deck. NIL sensitivity. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. Next card is Raziel, Leo. And I'm sure like these Leo cards have a lot to do with the baby. He says clairvoyance. I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see here heavenly love. Now this is the card that I felt the person has a special message for you. It is Sandalphon. He says gifts from God. Let me just see. I want to see one thing. Yeah, because they say Sandalphon and Metatron. Metatron is supposed to have been Enoch, who was a human, but now an archangel. And Sandalphon is Elijah, who was also a human, but now an angel. And that's why they don't have L at the end of their names. Those are the two archangels that don't have L at the end of their names. And now I'm checking something else out. Just give me a moment. I want to see something. All right. All right, so Sandalphon says gifts from God. The angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. So again, he's telling you to use your gifts. And again, takes you back to your 10th house. And I said feminine. And when you go to your 10th house, you see Venus right there. So that's feminine energy. And also, I did take a look to see if Sandalphon was androgynous, but I don't think that he is. And if anybody doesn't know what androgynous means, that's both sexes, because Gabriel is androgynous. All right, give me a second. And also, I believe that's in your 10th house. So again, your 10th house is ruled by Azrael, Capricorn, and that is hello from heaven. Your loved ones are sending you love from heaven. So again, this is probably where the person came through with the message. Because you got to remember, like I said, it's just we all make that mistake, but a lot of us have a lot of gifts, and but we get caught up in third dimensional, and we really want to make a career or all that. So they'll you know, the spirit world will keep telling you to use your gifts, use your gifts. And that's what's going on here. Because even Vesta is spiritual. So this is a spiritual person with these psychic gifts with the moon and Pisces. Of course, you're gonna be real psychic with the moon and Pisces, and the moon is feminine. So you got, that's why I said I felt feminine presence, and that's exactly what it is. You got the moon talking, and remember, so it's a waxing crescent moon right now, and also her sun sign is So she's born to be a psychic, but the reason why her reading was so okay, go for it, her career or whatever, because they just want to get her ass out there to Houston. I'm gonna keep it 100. They want to get your ass out there to Houston. So they're saying, yeah, go for it. But ultimately, you will be a psychic, young lady. You can forget it. I think you're the one. In fact, I know you're the one who your parent, your mom's, was told that you're special or something like that. You're going to be a psychic, whether you like it or not. Now, let's say you're a psychic and things aren't going the way you like for whatever reason. Like me, I'm always staying true to what I believe. That's more important to me than anything. Like if you take an artist like Rakim, he won't just rhyme to rhyme. Like Rakim will not just rhyme to make money. He's got to have a reason, a purpose, and that's why a lot of people don't like to work with Rakim, because they say, oh, he takes too long and he doesn't compromise. No, he's a real artist. And you gotta remember, they wouldn't even have jobs. All these people talking crap about Rakim, they wouldn't even have jobs if it wasn't for Rakim. Because he's the one that really broke the ice and put all these so-called lyricists on and stuff. Wasn't nobody rocking like Rakim. Rakim Allah, nigga. Rakim Allah, nigga. God, nigga. Wasn't nobody rocking like Rakim Allah back in the day. I'm rocking Allah. And now you got all these people coming out. But now they act like, oh, we don't want to work with him because he's difficult. And yeah, because he said, he told one dude, I'm not going to say a rhyme before it's time. And the dude thought he was crazy. That dude said, man, I'm going to get paid. I'm always rhyming. I'm getting paid. Rakim was like, I'm not going to say a rhyme. But let me tell you about Rakim. If you was in the street, you would see him walk up the street back in the day. And the first thing he did when he got some money was start getting all his friends out of jail. So everybody's not here to market and lie to you and stuff like that. There are some real people here. So that's all I can tell you. I mean, do what you got to do. Show the universe that you're real, because you'll be blessed by that. Because they say, hey, this dude went and started cleaning bathrooms and shit. He was making big money, but he just wasn't going to lie to people. Now he cleaning toilets, because that's how it really is. And to y'all don't understand that, but I do. Because I'm bigger than planet Earth. This is some small petty shit to me. This is low energy. I'm way bigger than that. I used to always, even if I knew, I used to call myself Yad, the universal and eternal, and shit like that. Like, we way bigger. Like real dudes. And the more y'all listening to what's going on, the more these people are waking up. The real people, the people who built the pyramids and stuff, they all starting to wake up and stuff. You're not gonna keep them people down no more. So that's what's up. This is Get. It has been a pleasure. There's a lot of sales going on my site. Make sure you check it out. And if anybody wants any of those services, you can contact me. You can all check the description box. Also, I do have a price list with everything that's on it that's offered. And anything that's intuitive, we also do research. So if you're interested, don't think I don't do it. I do it. You can always ask as well. God bless.